Hello and welcome to this small little video cast on setting up your blog post. We use Blogger in the game as the electronic portfolio, and from now on it will be known as the electronic portfolio and no longer Blogger. It's important. You're going to set up two e-portfolios. One e-portfolio will be the main. That is where you will store your learning packs and job cards and records of work experience. This portfolio will be the one which you send to employers so they can have a good look at all the work which you've been doing over the academic year. The other electronic portfolio will be for the daily learning activities which we shall be completing in class. In this particular portfolio, we'll be using it as a blog post. In other words, we'll be starting discussions. We'll be using it to complete literacy and numeracy exercises, and added to that as well, we'll be using it to be able to build on your presentation skills. Okay, so let's get started, shall we? First thing we're going to do is log ourselves onto our Gmail account, and as you notice, I'm using Google Chrome. I have to, I firmly believe that this is the most stable of all the browsers, and I strongly suggest that you download it, install it, and work with it rather than Explorer or Firefox. Safari is quite good, but has a few little niggles which make it quite difficult to use. So what we're going to do then, we're going to go to Google homepage, and there we are. And as you can see already, because I'm efficient, I've signed in to our Team Came 2011 account. Come across to more, even more, and there's Blogger sitting right there. Okay, so what you're going to do is create your first blog, or shall we say e-portfolio. So up the top, we're going to create a blog. Now when you click on this for the first time, because I've already completed one, and it's obviously not because you're watching it now, you'll be asked quite a few questions very similar to the ones which we use to log you on to the Gmail account, so be prepared for that. So I'm going to create a blog. Here we go. I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to give it a title, and I'm going to call it Test. Now, the blog address. This is very important. I want you to have your blog address as your full name 2011. As an example, shall we take John Smith, and that's going to be our blog title. I'm going to check the availability, and as you can see, that blog is available. So if your name is Sylvester Stallone, it'll be http://Sylvester Stallone 2011. Okay. If it's Marilyn Monroe, it'll be a miracle because you're dead, but it'll be Marilyn Monroe 2011.blogspot.com. So that will give you your address, and you need to write it down and remember it. Then what you're going to do is just simply type in that wordy thing, and we're going to click continue. And the computer again is going to have a little think about it, and we're going to go on to our templates. The templates is entirely up to you, the design which you elect. Don't care, as long as it looks professional, and as long as you would be quite happy sharing your electronic portfolio with people who have the potential to give you a job. Personally, I'm an 80s child. I like the black. Very chic. So I'm going to click on that, and down the bottom then continue. And we're going to start blogging. Unfortunate word. Okay, so posting. Posting, this is where you're actually going the heart of Blogger. You give each post a title, and then you're going to type in exactly what you want to say. 2 buttons. Compose. This is almost as if you're just going to type something in plain English, as if you're going to use a word processor. Edit HTML. This is a very interesting button, because what we can do here is take PowerPoint presentations, Google Doc presentations, we can make them public, we can copy and paste the HTML code, and you can embed the entire presentation within your electronic portfolio, and it looks absolutely awesome when it's done like that. You will become extremely good at these. Edit posts. We put something up we don't like, fine. We can change the text, or we can just simply delete it. Blogger gives us the opportunity to create several pages, but the pages themselves, they hold a certain amount of data, but it is not the main page for electronic portfolio. So you could perhaps put in a page about me, which is what I fully expect to see. We could have a page talking about your work experience. You could have another page which would record your practical experiences at Unitech. As we move along, we have the comments button and the settings. This is vital. Pay attention. The title, you've already put that in on your front page. The description. The description I want from you will include words to the tune of, this is my electronic portfolio, from the certificate in automotive and mechanical engineering, studied at Unitech, start in the year 2011, and so forth. Come all the way across and you'll see permissions. This is vital. What you're going to do is, once you've created your blog, you're going to add authors. And the authors are going to be, guess what? Exactly. Team.came. By doing that, you click invite, and then we will get an email inviting us to come and contribute to your electronic portfolio. This is how we monitor your work. So once we've received the invite, we'll go to your electronic portfolio, then we shall click follow, and then we'll be following absolutely every post you make on your ePortfolio. Okay, so right now, do that. Done? Excellent. Okay. People who can view this blog. Anybody puts your electronic portfolio live on the internet. We're not going to do that at this moment in time. We want to develop these portfolios, and we want them to iron out all the kinks before we make them live. Only people I choose. That's fair enough. That's a good one. You can email your peers and friends, family, whoever's interested in your ePortfolio, and you will know who's actually looking at it. Or you can click only blog authors. Only the blog authors is us, Team Kim. So the choice at the moment, I shall leave to you. The people you choose, or the blog authors. Okay. Design. If you want to, right now, you can play with this as much as you want. But please remember that this electronic portfolio will be sent to a potential employer. So make sure that you maintain a professional looking site throughout your time at Unitech. The gadgets, you can add a video bar in. You could add a calendar. You can put in whatever you want. But remember, whoever's going to view this has the potential to employ you. That's why you're here. Okay, so I think that's enough information for the moment. The next video will show you how we take a Google Doc and put it into your electronic portfolio. Thank you very much for listening, and goodbye.